kon ñu ñaanal ñu jiitu taxawal suñu réew xiifaatu ñi ci ñàkk seen bakkan ñi laagu jàmm ak salaam moo doon seen kaadu ne ñu fàtte démb liggéey tey ndam suñu réew bu ñu yàlla may joxante loxo ay ñu fay ñoo bokk réew mi gaañi ne ñu tey suñu réew lay ndamoo suñu réew lay ndamoo.
Let me try and join Royal Messenger. Welcome back.
If I am royal, the moment you add your voice into my song, I'm gonna show you.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, the way where he entered was a very bad.
If anything, I am the one making this song popular again. It has been a while that people don't listen to this song. So Royal Messenger owes me some commission, you know. But wherever you guys are joining us, welcome back to the Paradise, your heavenly radio station 105.7. I am Muctarr Jallow. You guys are listening to the Youth Show, which has been off air for a while. But today we are back to introduce the Youth Show back to you guys. Let you know that we are back and we are ever ready to give you the best of what young people have to offer in the country. Of course, I'm not alone in the studio. If you're following, I am here with my co-host who will be with me throughout the episodes. Will be here, Satang Dumbuya, and of course, I am here with the long-time OG of the Youth Show, long-time OG of Paradise FM and then the radio. And he is no other person but Ablai Jao. Welcome back, guys, after the break.
Thank you. Happy to be back again.
Yeah.
The introduction could have been just,
Come on, no, but you deserve it. I know
come on.
You love staying in the background, right? You love staying.
Yes, let me just be there and then pushing.
We're talking about young people doing amazing stuff. Let's talk about something you've started. It's over a year now, but now it's gaining more momentum than it was doing. That is the media run challenge.
No. That's not something.
Let's get into those. We are doing an introduction. Let the people know more about what we are up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yourself, and then we'll get to certain what is up to of late. But let's start with you, Ablai.
Okay.
The media run challenge.
Media run challenge was an initiation, actually, not from directly me, even from Sang and then the Jibrils and then the like. But the intention was because if you check also the media fraternity is filled with young people. And then young people, usually, more specifically us as media practitioners, when we are to give information, we expect to be healthy. And then when you live healthy, that's the only way you can live to inform people. So, and then our job sometimes can be too demanding, usually. That is when you see it within the newsroom, editing and then presenting, going out to, look for stories. And like usually the exercise, or more specially the exercise is usually very minimal. Mm-hmm. So this is what pushes us to kind of come up with this initiative. Say, mm-hmm. People in the media need to be healthy to live and to stay healthy to continue telling stories. Mm-hmm. That's why we say, we kind of coming up with every month, or it was like every 2 months even. Mm-hmm. You come out and then run. And then this we started, and then it got to a point where the turnout and then the benefit were increasing rapidly. It got to a point it wasn't even ours, and it's still until now it's not ours, it's nobody's, it's everybody's. Mm-hmm. So in this case, that's why we see people from various media houses coming together, to join, run, exercise, but not also exercise. We network, we kind of get to know one another. Possibly somebody's listening to me from another radio, mm-hmm. or somebody that we watching or reading my stories, or watching my news doing on TV and stuff, but actually they didn't know me, they just know me by this. But then getting to interact with MJ physically, live and direct, is okay, you MJ, I am this, okay, I watch you, I support this. So we get to inspire one another. Mm-hmm. And then also it will help us, more specifically if you want doing kind of having 1, 2, 3 errors, simply certain context to say, what are you doing this thing, not this, that, not that thing, you understand? Mm-hmm. So you more of a family. We have a media fraternity where everybody can support everybody. Mm-hmm. So this is sort of other motive, but also get healthy, run, interact. And actually I've personally won. I have been in the media for quite a while, but actually there are so many people that I hardly interact with. But now I can physically happily call somebody in another media house and chat and interact. So all in all, this is the motive. And then we see the number increasing. And then, like I said, it's usually, if it's 100, I'm telling you, 98 or 99% of people there are young people.
Mm-hmm.
we need to exercise and we need to keep healthy.
I will ask quickly before Sadang comes. You talked about, I know from the photos we've seen even women participating in this, women journalists.
Yes.
But the $1 million question everybody will ask is it only for media personnel?
No, when we started, initially the target was only for media practitioners. But along the line, we invite friends of the media, people that, everybody, this is everybody now. And I'm surprised you've even seen people like as GFF members, people that work with banks, people that work with certain institutions joining us. Because some of them also is like an opportunity that they want to grab to make sure at least they interact, but they also exercise to maintain their health. So this, I'm telling you, it has gone way beyond media practitioners only. It's everybody now, and I'm telling you, and then the usually is one time once you attend, you will never want to miss it, because the ambience, the interaction, the family, the unity, it tends to always want
but
to
there's
bring
no food
you back. Well, sometimes we do organize, we do have food sometimes, but more specifically if you have a big run, then but usually many of the time we don't want to encourage food, because sometimes it's not just so wise for you to run burn calories, and then we give you a drink again, you drink back, you putting back the same calories. So what we wanted to encourage is give you a bottle of water, possibly a banana and a pump will do. This is to keep you fresh. So that's that. But sometimes they will call for a barbecue where you go to the beach and have a whole day hang out. But that is also too important, MJ. And the moment, usually the days we spend together, most people, a whole day spent together is a whole day getting to know different people. And then at the end of the day, the network we will promoting, or the unity we promoting will emerge.
So aside that, Jawa, what are you doing?
I like that. You engage in a lot of stuff.
Why is it me now?
because one, you've been like a voice of reasoning for many people who've been following Paradise, and at some point it's good to make a follow up. You've not been on air for the longest of time. You're not really
people want to know what you've been up to. Why have you been behind? Where in the behind have you been?
I like touching and sharing the little I know. Generally, I call myself a media practitioner. I do media in general. This I tell some people, if I tell them I do media in general, they're like, what is the media in general? So usually it's not to brag, but that's why I have a whole lot to give back to this institution. That is the Paradise, and then the Mediamatic. I have a whole lot to give back, because this is the institution where I was molded, I was built up to be who I am today. That's why I'm always happy to say I'm a media practitioner. I do media general. These people will like, okay, lana def media, because I say I do media general. I don't think there's anything that I can recall that I cannot do in the media. Or MJ, you want to start helping me, asking me one after the other, so I will see if there will be anything that I will say no, I cannot. You can think, you want to think and ask. Let me see.
Oh, you want me to think
in media? What do you think you can ask, and then I will respond to say. But like I said, I will have to come back to say thank you to this.
I've already requested a lot, and you're yet to say yes.
Which is which?
You said yes, but you said also you might be very busy, and it's confusing. Mostly I understand because you're confused, but. Yeah,
this is the problem. People, if I ask me exactly, what do you not do in the media? I get confused because I cannot even recall. Because actually, people start telling me, "Are you a journalist?" I said yes. I report. Do you report? I said yes. Okay. Do you present news? I said yes. Okay. Now, do you
film?
Do you camera? I say yes. You'll be like, okay, are you crazy? Do you edit? I said yes. Do you design? I said yes. So exactly. So this is the reason why some people will say, okay, this guy is just crazy. But like I said, it's just about you being a youngster, knowing exactly there's no limit for you to stop.
Exactly.
This is what I believe. There, when I started, I said to myself, why should I settle for one? I started as a trainee at a radio, and then to training how to do camera. But I asked myself, why should I be only a cameraman? If I cannot edit, if I can just go film and give my footage to somebody to decide what he wants to do with my footage, I say hell no. But I get to learn, and I know how to do my editing and my filming and my editing. But also I know sound is needed. How do I need? I go to get but it's all on learning and going to experience people. I learn how to do my sound. I can mix master my sound the way I want it. So, and then I grow. And then also I said, okay, why if I can film somebody sitting and doing TV, I can do it. Then along the line I have benefited from numerous training and then learning and stuff. Then until I started doing my doing news in the local language, in English. I do in Mandinka, Wolof, and Fula, and I do also in English. So it's not, like I said, I'm just sharing my experience, not to brag, but I'm saying, but as a youngster, you should not see anything to stop you from growing.
I want to add, in fact, that is a theme that cuts across all of us. I'll just read few messages here, and then we can continue with the show. This one is saying, "Hi Satang and MJ, it's nice to have you guys back on this one. Nice to see this youth show running. Thank you so much." And this one is saying that it's good to have the youth show. This one is saying the same thing. It's good to have the youth show back on air. So if you guys want to text us, you guys can text us on 333-1055. That is 333-1055. 7701055. 7701055. 66110556611055. 661105. Text us, let us know what you want, what you expect of this show. And coming back to Satang Lumano about Ablai, I think one thing that cuts across among all the three of us, we did not limit ourselves to one thing, right? Because since we are celebrating young people, that is the main idea of this show. We can talk about Satang, and then there are many things we can talk about.
Well, sure.
Right?
Sure.
Maybe people like me, we were lucky to get so close that we did not express how grateful we are of the impact you have made on our life. There are many. There is one I always tell people is, when I was selected to, I don't know, maybe you don't remember because you don't. You're doing these things on a daily basis. I'm like, there was this, I was from Nusrat, right? I think my phone was seized.
When you say I, you only...
No, he's talking about the time
no,
that
the
this
timing,
thing happened.
When you say
You were in high school, okay.
I was in high school. So I lost my phone. This was time that I was expecting a call because I was shortlisted for the US trip, to go to the US by the US embassy. I lost my phone in the taxi, or it got seized in the school. One of them.
You can't remember.
Either of them is possible.
Yeah,
But I know one thing that is when we came to Alliance, we were rehearsing, and when Satang had that happen to me, the first thing she did was she removed her SIM card and gave me her phone without any question. And then I have to go and But since we're talking about talent, Satang is in everything, and then she's good at everything.
That's it.
Normally we say jack of all trades, master of none, but that is a lie.
No, that's not a master of none.
That is a lie.
That's a master. You can be a master of many.
You can be a master of. I'm like you're good at designing. You're good
master of many.
Videography and all that. Satang, like she knows how to film. She films.
She does.
She's hosting a show right now on QTV. Satang is doing stuff related to most of the things that are related even to what you study.
What I do, yeah.
So right now you have your paying job on the other side. Then you have all the other things you do, from being a poet, from being an actor, and everything else. But among the many things that make that amazing is the fact that we all look out for each other. We've learned all the time to support, no matter what the condition is, no matter what we are facing. We've always learned to give out, and I think that is something young people have to understand.
A giver never lacks. So people should always consider those kind of stuff.
I think that should be a ringing tune now.
Yes.
A giver never lacks. People have to believe in the sharing. And I keep telling, more specifically, as a youngster, me, I like Satang. She's today. You're saying something that maybe she's done it, but to her it's like I didn't do anything today. So the same thing applies to me as well. When if I do, more specifically, if you ask me, Jao, I want to learn do ABC, and then this I keep telling people. I think the young people that I also can little bit raise my head to say, there are many young people that I one way or the other that I assist in one way, and some of them are doing remarkably well in their various media houses that they are in. Life is about believing. Life is about, but belief also goes with step taking. You cannot believe and lie and stay on your bed, or kind of like believe and have it only in your mind, but you believe and act. Whenever you want to listen to people, listen to people. But listening to people is very good. When people tell don't listen to people, no, listen to people. But hey, you have to be a good analyzer. You have to analyze exactly what did this person say. Is it important to me or not?
Mind.
If it's not important, let go. Focus on what you want to do. If there is any little benefit you can get out of it, get it, add it onto your journey, and then let it be a stepping stone for you to move. But hey, there is nothing that should stop you from achieving what you want to achieve.
I agree 100%.
And then let people have to believe also in only getting the document in order to be relevant. People get to be, okay, I have to get my university, I have to get. hey, it's not only getting the university. Along the line, get yourself. Getting yourself is actually realizing what you're good at and then getting your way out of what you're good at. So this is what is important. It's not about, I have to study. No. If you study, what next? You're looking for exactly people. You don't want to be you finish study, continue getting a job, getting paid, expecting a pay for the rest of your life. No, you want to grow to an extent where things will be your own decision in order to you have a huge decision in your own life. And then if you want to be more of a employer or forever, this is among the things that me and Andrew are key in making sure we kind of like set light on. That is, young people need to start to be job creators in front of job seekers. Definitely. You don't expect to kind of like, this is why the belief is make it. Try to grow out of yourself. That's the bottom line.
Just move out of your comfort zone, if I hear you right.
Bottom line.
I agree 100%. Satang, quickly, I know we don't have much time, but one thing, there are many things to talk about you, right? Among the things that you did was you took yourself to Mediamatic and then you learned filming and editing. How did that come about and what was that journey like?
Okay, so when I went to State of Mind, meant to stay. Actually, it was not my first job that I had in the media. I had my Kinkeliba show.
Oh, yeah.
With my colleagues.
You took on the Kinkeliba?
Yes, I was on the Kinkeliba for like 2 years or something. 1 year, maybe 1 year. So we were just acting. We had the Banjul Plus 10 activity in 2015, am I right? Or 2016.
Yeah, I remember.
So we were just acting, speaking. Me and Kemo Bojang were acting like we were Ugandans or Rwandans. I can't even remember. So I met Ibu, Mr. Advat. And then he was studying, so he realized, okay, this girl, she could be on the Kinkeliba show. And then at some point he reached out, I guess. So that was how I started the Kinkeliba show, and I was doing few other shows here. I was doing the education magazine. I was not really serious, so he took that show from me. So yeah, we were doing the Kinkeliba with my colleagues. Lamin, of course, Jawa was there. Yawa was there. Haruna sometimes. Khadija. Yes, Sukur Mike. My people. Yes, so fast forward a few years later, I joined the Tough Leadership Academy, and we were talking about where we want to see ourselves in the next 10 years. And then I mentioned how I wanted to excel in the media field. And then Alaji Manka thought, wow, how about I give her the chance to learn, improve herself, and then see where she can get herself to. So that was why I was also contacted by him. And then I started videos, editing, and all of that. So to cut everything short, I think I have some skills that I can actually benefit from. And I implore on every young people to learn more skills. If you already have, if you don't have, please get up and seek skills. Get to know.
I couldn't agree more. I think all the things we're trying to say right now is that we have a lot of opportunities to learn, especially now with technology, and we have to really employ that. We really have to not exploit, but we need to really explore ourselves to learn all of this. There are many things we can teach ourselves. I know we don't have enough time. You are on this always, but as a guest, 30 seconds, just quickly.
No, thank you. Just to say thank you to all our listeners, and then we hope this is a start, and then we will keep growing. But hey, grow out of your comfort zone, and then you can always be who you want to be if you work towards it. Thank you.
Satang?
So stay tuned with us next week Saturday, 105.7. We'll be back with more interesting stories and stakeholders.
Thank you so much, guys. Wherever you're tuning in, like we said, this is the Youth Show. We promise to come every Saturday from 5 to 6 p.m. and we will be here with you guys. This was the time we have for you for today. Definitely we will come back, and then next week we're going to start having our guests on the show, and we're going to talk about issues that really matters to you and issues that are really, really important to you. Until we come back your way, I was your co-host, Muctarr Jallow, and I was here in the studio with Satang Dumbuya, my co-host, as well as Abdullah Jao, a veteran at Paradise TV and Paradise FM. Until we come back your way, thank you so much. See you next Saturday.